Oh, honestly, mate, look at us here with our podcast ready to go. How are you?
I'm okay. I've got my cup of tea, got my headphones, got my new microphone. How are you?
Lift it up. Let's have a look. Show us.
Let's have a. It's got a little. Oh,
You see, madame?
it's a bit phallic. Yes, it's
Moving swiftly on
anyway.
as we were. Well, I've ordered a phone. I've ordered a microphone, and it's coming this week. So I'm excited to join the club and see how that goes. So the earpods for now, but it's okay. It's okay. We've all got to start somewhere, you know.
Exactly. Plus,
Mm.
my internet connection is slow, so we'll get there. We'll get there.
That's because you live out in the sticks, don't
I
you?
do live out in Tetstick. So yes, that leads us swiftly on. So let's do a little introduction for you guys. So I am Soph, I'm 31 and I'm an Essex girl who's moved to Suffolk in the countryside.
And I am Jess. I am also 31. I was just speaking to Soph earlier, and I can't believe I'm 31. I don't know if I've said that out loud just yet, so it's interesting. 31, and I actually live in Norway. My partner and I, we emigrated nearly 2 years ago now, so we live just outside of Oslo. So very, very exciting. So we're quite far away right now. We're quite far away from each other.
Yes, but only 1 hour's time difference, which is quite good. So
Correct.
yes, and we've actually got a bit of daylight, so it's 7 o'clock here in the UK, so it's 8 o'clock there for you, and it's still light. Can you believe? Very
It's
nice.
lovely. It's and I don't know how much you all know about Norway, but they have very kind of long summers. So what that means is the days are much longer. So at the moment, I mean, it's on a good day, it's sunny until about 9, half 9 in the evening, which is lush.
Very nice indeed. So
Absolutely.
we're gonna just, this is a little intro to the podcast. We're gonna kind of go over some of our topics and some of our themes for each. We're not sure if we're going to do this weekly or monthly. It's a work in progress. So
Yeah.
yeah, I am going to kick this off with Soph's silly thing of the week. And I've done two silly things this week.
Just two. Just
Just
two.
two. I'll caveat by that by saying it is only Tuesday.
So that's one per day. It's a good start.
Yeah,
Great
one
start.
one per day. So the first thing was at work, and we were on a Teams call, on a meeting with new people. Some people I'd met before, some people I'd not met before. And all I had to do was introduce myself, and tell people my job title, and that was it. And I was like, "Hi, I'm Sophie," and I was like, "Yeah, and I'll be your contact for contacting me." And then I was just like, "Oh, stop talking." I was like, "I'll be your day-to-day contact for contacting." Hey, stop talking. All you had to do was say your name, and and that was it. So yes, that was Monday's silly thing of the week.
It's funny though,
And
it happens when you've got to speak, doesn't it? You overthink things and then it just kind of comes out and then you don't realise until it's over and you're like, oh, what have I done?
yeah,
I
yeah.
do that often. Stuff comes out of my mouth and I think, what have I done? And it's too late to take it back, so you just got to roll with it.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, oh, everyone on that call now thinks I'm a moron and they won't be contacting me to contact me.
In fact, the opposite has happened. No one will be contacting you.
Don't contact her. She
No, 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 not not
no,
not her, not
no,
that one.
not please, God, no. And then the second thing, so I regularly dye my hair. At the moment, it's outgrown orange. And I was
Gosh.
chatting to my friend because she's opening a new salon. I was like, when the salon's open, I'd really love for you to do my hair. Um,
Oh no,
and
what have you
she was
done?
like, what sort of thing are you after? And I was explaining, and I was like, I really would like some sort of like still gingery, but in terms of a cut, like Florence and the Machine, or I don't know if you've seen like Daisy Jones and the Six, so like long
Mm,
layers,
mm,
bangs,
mm, mm,
yeah. So then she sent me some
I can feel
pictures.
it.
Yeah,
Mm,
exactly. Then she sent me
mm,
some pictures of a colour that she'd done on somebody else. And I was like, yes, that
mm.
is exactly it. I was like, yes, this. And what I meant to say was copy and paste that on my head.
Yeah,
But
do
I
it.
did, but I did not say that.
Oh
I
no.
said, copy and pasta that on my head. So that then she sent me a voice note. She's like, a copy and a pasta.
A copy and a pasta that's on my head.
A copy and a pasta on my head. So yeah, now all week while I've been doing things at work and I'm like, copy and paste, I'm like, copy and a pasta.
Copy and the pasta. Excellent.
Yes.
That brings me to lots of childhood moments. I mean, I don't know about you. You and I, we love to change our hair. We love to change our hairstyles. We are both very impatient. We both get bored very quickly. And for us, changing it up is just, fantastic, isn't it? It's a bit of snazz. You're feeling a bit down. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to box dye my hair.
Yes.
Do you know what? Fancy a new me. I'm going to get a new cut. But the problem that I have is I pick haircuts of women that could not look less like me.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
I find, and I don't know if anyone else does this, and I think, oh, that haircut, absolutely stunning. She's just giving. And then I show the hairdresser, and it's just someone completely opposite to me, the opposite hair color. They're most likely blonde. And then I mean, I've had some experiences in the past where what I've asked for just doesn't suit me, and it's ended in tears, lots of tears.
Yeah, my issue is I have convinced myself that my hair is much longer than it actually is. So I'm like, yes, look at this picture, I would love this. And then you turn to the hairdressers and like, okay, you're going to need like 20-inch extensions for that. And I'm like, what? Surely not.
Pardon me.
My hair is so long. You wouldn't believe.
Absolutely.
I don't need extensions, but I do want extensions actually. So please tell me more about the extensions.
So many hair options. There are so many hair options these days. Do you get extensions? Don't you get extensions? What kind of extensions do you get? Do you dye? Do you want just something to maintain? Do you want a box dye? Do you want money pieces? I mean,
I know. Too much choice. Too much choice.
There's a lot.
Yes. So
speaking with like the intro, so another thing that we're going to do for our podcast is each week we're going to bring you an old school tune. So over the week or 2 weeks, like Sophie said, however long it takes us to get back and record another one, we're going to bring a tune from our past that just hypes us up, and we can sit and remember this tune. Where were we at this point? And just reminisce basically.
Yes, I absolutely love that. The first thing that comes to mind, so we grew up in a town in Essex that had this club, and honestly, anyone who's of our age and went to this specific club, there was just a whole era of music and absolute bangers, and I can imagine that's what this segment is going to basically be. So we shall see. So I'm
thinking Pitbull, that
Mr. Worldwide.
That's a lot. Yeah, Mr. Worldwide, and we'll see. I think, and I'm excited for me to look through and see what kind of tunes I want to bring. So we've got kind of similar taste, but also I think sometimes very different too. Same.
Yeah.
But different stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we both also know the words to songs a lot. So we've been out with our mine and Jess's friendship group. There's 4 of us. Me and Jess are definitely the ones that know the words, and our other 2 friends are just the ones that are like, yeah, okay.
Bringing the party. That's what we are.
Absolutely. So yes, we're going to be doing a song of the pod from the past. Have I just named that?
Song of the pod from the past.
Song of the pod from the past. There we go.
Song of the pod from the past. Song of the pod from the past.
Indeed. We're also going to be taking questions initially from friends and family. So you can, if you know us personally, please WhatsApp us with your questions that you'd like us to ask. Nothing is off limits, and if it really is off limits, then we just won't include it. But please send questions. We've also set up Instagram, so we're on there. So it's just the name of the podcast at Honestly Mate on Instagram. I'll be honest, the admin on that Instagram account is going to be me.
It's not going to be me, let's be honest.
Yeah. So admin, pod maintenance, Sophie.
That's your girl. There she is.
Talent and personality, Jess.
For any talent inquiries, please see my PA/co-host, Sophie. And we can go from there. Perfect.
Yeah. Marvelous.
No, excellent. We're excited. You know what? We've been having some chats, and we're just kind of saying we toyed with the idea. We're like, oh, let's do a podcast. So we were like, ha, yeah. And then we were like, actually, why not? And then our friends were like, yeah, absolutely do it. So we were like, yeah, why not? So here we are, and I'm really excited. Actually, I think it's going to be lots of fun, and ultimately, that's all it needs to be. Just a bit of fun, us chatting, talking, reminiscing, thinking about things from the past, answering some questions. I love a would you rather, and I like a would you rather that really. I've got some rules to would you rather. So if you're going to send the would you rather in, it has to be. You can't then say, well, actually, I'm going to go and I'm going to go to the haircut and get a hair transplant. Go to the hairdresser and get a hair transplant. Sorry, you either have to take this or that.
Yeah.
You can't then go and.
I like a would you rather with a definitive answer, no wishy-washy. You know, so yeah, actually, yeah, would you rather send us a couple of those? I'd like that actually. Yeah, sounds good.
That sounds really good. Perfect. All righty then. Well then, I think that's our intro. Unless there's anything else you want to go for, I think we've introduced ourselves. We know what's coming. So obviously, to all the fans out there, really looking forward to speaking to you again. Watch this space. It's going to pop off. There's going to be some things happening.
Some things.
There's going to be some big things happening.
Big things with a big butty guns.
Some big things. Man says shut up. And yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah, so tune in, subscribe on all those platforms, message us, follow us on Instagram, do all the things and all the stuff. We'd really appreciate it. So we'll see you next time on Honestly, Mate.
Honestly, Mate. Adios.
Bye.